adventure today starts out in Garrettsville, Ohio at Southington Off-Road Park as I took my mom and dad, and of course their dog Mila, off-roading at the park. This was only my second time here. The first time we only had about 2 hours to play around and explore, so I was really excited today to get to pole up, see some great views, and have a full day of off-roading ahead of us. Our first stop was on the south side of the park where we went down to the beach, captured a pretty cool photo of all of us, and got to see an amazing icy lake. Once we got done with the views from below, we hopped up back into the upper ring, had to go through some ice slush mix. Of course, had to make one last stop to look at that entire beautiful view, and then we hopped over back to the north side to do some more exploring. This is one of my favorite parts of the entire park. You have this entire flat land, and then it is just a straight wall of rock. It really is an incredible sight. After hopping out and getting some pictures of Buck, we hopped up into the upper ring and kept going to where that giant wall was. And I honestly think it was the most beautiful spot in the entire park. Once we moved on from that location, we went down the back side of the hill, which this is an area that I had never been before. So I decided to pick the one on the left because it may or may not have been the most clear, and I was not risking getting a scratch on the Bronco. But either way, it still turned out to be a pretty cool trail. Once we were done with that trail, we looped it back around, coming up the hill that we just previously went down. At this point, we came across a caravan of Jeeps having a fun day, and we just followed them down, making our way back to that flat area next to that big rock wall. But rather than continuing into the flat area, I decided to climb up this little mound here because I thought it'd be a really dope shot for the vlog. And I wasn't wrong, because just wait for it. Hold on. Look at that blue shine. So beautiful. At this point, we decided to stay in the lower bowl of the off-road park, and we were exploring places that I didn't see the first time I was here, so I was having a great time with my family. And this was one of those trails that looped around in the lower bowl, but it was almost a narrow fit right between the trees as you started off, and it made it look really cool. Coming out of that trail after a tight turn, we got into a part where I had to push the pedal a little bit. It was just making fun. And I swear, as I create these vlogs, I realize the experience inside the car, like we feel like we're going fast and flying, but then we review the footage and it's like we're crawling. So just know we were pushing the gas and it felt a lot faster than what this looks. But after about 5 hours exploring the park, we made it to our last obstacle. But first, watch my rear tire here. I love how you can see the tire get so close to the fender, and then as I come down, all that space forms. I just thought it was really cool. This was a part where there were a lot of boulders, and so I had to have my parents go ahead and spot me because I was not running the risk of damaging the vehicle. I mean, after all, this is still my daily driver. But at the end of the day, I gotta be willing to push it a little bit because that's the reason why I bought the Bronco. To join a brand new forming community and to have a little bit of fun off-road.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
No worries, the mud flap was fine, and we all had a fantastic day.
Did it.